believe how much I'm sweating in this suit.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, could you maybe help? I need to get to Theta.
Make yourself useful.
Listen.
Help me out here, will you?
Hey, can you hear me?
Give me some room, will you?
Hey, you.
Make yourself useful.
Table light. What do you want from me? Turn it on.
I think I need some vacation soon. I have to speak with Akers about that. Isn't that right, Akers?
Is he Akers?
Yeah? You put in a good word for me? I'm not sure that's a good thing. I'm just messing with you.
Oh. Alright. He didn't seem okay. Okay, Link established A40. Great. Wait. What are these channels? Let's see. It's like none of these exist. That one's the green one. That one's the yellow one. Okay, but like what does it mean? Is it something off in that direction? Do I need to go check? No, it's nothing over there. What is it? What is it? What do we do? Alright, that is a mystery to me. I mean, like, we don't just have to do all three of them, right? It doesn't seem like... It's helpful to move off of one, right?
Brandon, did you move the Carthage casing? We need to test that one before we ship it.
You know there's nobody else around, right?
Hey, can you hear me?
Give me some room, will you?
It isn't now.
Rusted shut. Probably for the best. Not sure I trust the shuttle train anymore.
Is that the shuttle train? Ew. It's the black blood stuff that I think WoW gives off. I think WoW makes those things too. I really don't understand it. Oh, thanks, little guy. Okay, shipping.
Good robot.
Good robot, thanks. Okay, onto shipping stuff. Zeppelins. Status idle. Echo. Request transport. 049. That was one of the three. Okay, but this one can't establish the link. So maybe we can do the same with the other ones? We're currently on 216 now. Wait.
It's everywhere.
What? Hello?
Weird. What are we naming the robot? I'm gonna go with Tiny. Tiny the robot. Radio? Corrupt audio buffer. Restore files? Do it. Covered 2 files.
Strasky, you can see the Zeppelin now.
Good. Sorry about the mess. Without the positioning system, the Zeps just keep losing their set routes. Voljet did say that you could have fixed it on your side by rejigging the antenna. Guess it doesn't matter now. Are all of you coming?
No, just me, Goy, and Creer. Akers is set up being a stubborn old man.
All right. See you soon, Brandon. Happy evac.
Peter, can you hear me?
I hear you, Terry. I mean, Mr. Akers, sir.
I've changed my mind. I would like to come to Theta. Let Delta sleep.
Of course. Wow. Honestly, didn't expect to hear from you again. Such a long time since you checked in. We have a few divers in a Zeppelin surveying Lambda at the moment. I'll just make sure they pick you up when they're done.
Thank you for the warning. I'll make sure they feel welcome.
Okay. See you when you get here.
Ominous. So, the green one doesn't have anything important, but we can get that. We can get another cool lore message, so let's do it. He doesn't seem okay. This is where the Zeppelin will show up? Okay. Where's the antenna? Hi. Totally lost.
Man, you can really tell when Ashford is off platform. This place turns into such a locker room. Not in a good way, either.
Okay. You're gonna need this one too? Okay.
I just say we can keep things classy, even when women aren't around. You know?
He's talking to himself. Thanks, little robot.
Yeah. You're so full of shit, Brent. I've seen you with payload manager Alex Coster.
You saw that, right? You saw Akers fucking injecting that shit into them?
I knew he was up to no good.
I think I made it worse pulling away. I can feel it bleeding out. Can you see him?
Fuck. He got on the Zeppelin. He's going back to Theta. We have to warn them.
Good luck with that. The platform radio is dead. Remember.
The Lumar Annex should work. It has to.
Yeah. You go. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just not.
Come on, Evans. We have to warn them. Come on.
I knew Akers was up to no good. Is he the one who tore out his eyes? What's it do? Wait, it did something out there. I hear something. Zeppelin control remote. Remote access denied. Zeppelin control remote admin. Remote access denied. FR override MK. Invalid command. FR override Komorebi. Responder rights suspended. FU acres. Invalid command. Messages. Zap. To Strasky. At Theta. Akers is doing some strange stuff. He just took the Zeppelin back to Theta. Don't let him dock. Shut it down. Send it. Worth a shot. So that's why Theta is gone too? Okay, I mean, probably the way that we proceed from here is to use the comm antenna to get the Zeppelin to come over, and then we ride that to where are we going again? It's not... We're in Delta. It's not Theta, because Theta is messed up, apparently. It's the other one. Okay, I don't know what this did, but... Scared me for a second.
Hey, you!
Don't stand there. You know better than that.
I don't,
You
though.
let her manage your payload? What? That doesn't even make sense. Come on. Stop messing around and get back to work.
Poor guy. Just talking to himself. I mean, we're probably gonna need something like this transported over to Phi, right? Because we need to build the rocket that will take the that will take us into outer space. Alright, anyways. It's at least... Oh, we want green.
Forget it, Akers. I'm not playing with you anymore. As if chess wasn't boring enough. You just have to go and win in 4 moves or whatever.
That's the one we went to first. What's the other one that he opened for us? It wasn't that one. That one was the one where it's all like... No, I don't want to go on the train. And I'm like, fair. That's fair. Not responding. But that's the one that we set the antenna to, right? It is. Okay, unable to establish link is different from not responding, though. Alright. Gonna head off now, keep your balance, okay. Thanks for hanging out as usual. Okay. UH manual. From Kronstedt. Carrie, it's been decided that you and your crew will evacuate to Theta on the 14th. Everything is being taken care of, and you will all be given new positions as you arrive. You will have to fall into the ranks, of course. The last thing we need are more leaders. To which he received the reply, "Screw you, Kronstedt. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have the authority to make me." Oh, Terry. This isn't my orders, you idiot. I'm just a messenger. You want to stay? I can buy you some time if you want to hang out at your dump. But your crew is moving tomorrow. From Strasky, Mr. Akers, I'm happy to inform you that your crew has safely arrived at Theta. Let me know when you are ready to move and I'll send a transport. And then 4 months later... Merry Christmas, Mr. Akers. Don't hesitate to ask if you want to be relocated to Theta. Peter Strasky. Huh? Okay, so he didn't stay there? But it's also just weird. They were evacuated that long before he destroyed everyone? Light personal helper, that's Tiny, I think. Able to communicate via simplified sounds and lights. Okay, that's the guy outside. The bull. This is Kate, or K8. Topa? Oh yeah, we saw this guy. Complex intelligence? Oh, he's very smart, huh? Now they all are. Complex AN7U. This guy is basic intelligence, though. This is the guy who has voices and then asks for, gel. He's always looking for that gel. And harangues us about it. Khaled is needed to fully utilize its equipment, but... The glass accessed by Akers. Several times to Akers won his 1000th game of chess. Yeah, that was Akers' room with the chest open. So he went insane. No, this is his room, because this is where we have 1,000 wins. Corrupt opponent. Yeah, and it wouldn't make sense for his emails to go anywhere else anyways. Aight, what's your bathroom like? Amazing. Tau is the place we're trying to get to, I think. Theta Omicron. Okay, Theta is very close to here. So that's probably where we're gonna end up next. If I had to guess. Oh, I came around this way already. Where was the other place that you opened for me, little Tiny? Was it actually one of these? No, this is the one that we didn't want to open. Okay. Was this Akers' place? I think? Hard to tell from this angle. Yeah. Then where was the place that Tiny opened for us? Because I thought it was after we tried opening that one. Maybe not. Wait, this is the first place we went, isn't it? No, this is the last place we went. Yeah. I should have just done it while I was there. cat says meow. Is this the one? Oh, I think this is the one. Wait, now, it's the first one, right? The one right next to this? Yeah.
Did you move the outer shields?
Yeah.
No, the hidden one, the yielder. Yeah, I know it's not technically a shield. Never mind. I found it.
Okay, so we can get the Zeppelin like this. But where was that other room? Morale, says Cat. Because then we ended up here.
Transport active. Unspecified cargo.
Unspecified cargo.
The Zeppelin's on its way. Better get ready.
Guess we're gonna find out what kind of cargo it's got. I guess we're not going in that other place that we opened because I don't remember where it is. Whoa. Thing's loud. That one's there. This one's gotta be the other one, yeah. What is... that up there? I guess so, huh? Alright, I give up. We're just going.
Calm down. We're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
What?
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
We had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to
I
plug me in the
tried to bring
direction of the closest
extras.
tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us a chip.
Okay, he does know he's just a robot now. Definitely knows it now. Excuse me?
Guess I have no choice.
Why did it get all staticky there? What if I just take it from this guy? Not from you, no. How will we get into anything anymore? Look, I know the other guy has like a person in there, but guy's gone crazy. He's not gonna miss it. The other guy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wherever he is. Hearing a lot of swimming noises, though. What if I try to go down there? What about this one? It's an already broken one. Just take his. Okay, I'm holding R to rotate and it's doing nothing. Come on. Surely it has a tool in there. You're not thinking about this logically. Okay, but like, who's making that noise? Are you making sign to the room I didn't open by doing like this? Okay, that's the place right next to the antenna. We've been there. Been here. Auxiliary station? Could that be where? There's no way that's the place I was thinking of, but... And then HQ is where Acres was located, right? But there aren't more places to go. Whatever. I don't know what the auxiliary station is, though. Should we try it? I don't really want to.
Oh, come on.
I'm not trying to destroy him. That seems really excessive.
I hope this works.
Yeah, especially after electrocuting the whole thing. Seems like we could have used a smarter way of getting it. Like even just that guy over there probably had one.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Was he really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Why are you making spooky noises, though? What's the deal with that? And just silent the whole way, no conversation? Okay, loading in. Is there stuff to see from this side? Tiny, come with us. He's probably gonna be on the other side. He keeps following us everywhere.
Slight delta detour, but we're back on track.
Yeah.
We should touch down on a cargo platform just outside Theta. Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss. 4,000 meters. That's a long way. We don't have to worry though, because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana Trench. It'll hold for anything.
That's great.
And then we can start listening to other people when they talk, because that's how conversations work.
What? Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You sure are. Okay. Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human. And your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
If it didn't, you'd probably be incapable of interacting with the world at all. And the stress would either kill you or make you go insane.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, we have real things to deal with. Saving mankind, remember? Speaking of which, we're closing in on Theta. I'll eject the Omnitool. As always, don't forget to take me with you.
Kath, before you go, the artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel?
Yeah, the Warden unit, the WOW.
Is it the WOW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay? See you soon.
That we're machines. It's clear we're not that complicated how machines think. Fish.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The WOW sure did a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Strasky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait. Where are Kumarabi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still at Delta.
Yeah, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right. See you soon.
Now, is that before, or was he playing a trick to infect them all or something?
This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Go ahead, Strom.
Listen up, all members of staff. The ARC project has caused a lot of arguments the last few months. I'm not gonna pretend I understand what the hell Sarang talked about and how his continuity suddenly made sense to kill yourself. For the fucking love of God, or whatever you think is important, don't kill yourself. This place is miserable enough. Don't force your friends to clean up your blood. Rest in peace, Quality. Good?
Beautiful, sir. All right, everyone. Show's over. Get back to work.
They were all resigning to die. God, she just doesn't want to talk about it. That may also be the case.
That's everything, right? Thank you, Catherine. Wait. Am I already here?
Hello?
Who is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this the Ark?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin.
We can really gonna act like
How did you get here?
it's fine.
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically two of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right? I don't understand.
You really believe that, huh?
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone. Robin.
What? Now I'm gonna break it to her?
What?
This is
This is not time to break it to her.
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
What do you mean it's really great? You're just sitting there doing nothing at the bottom of an ocean.
See you later.
Will do.
I'll be going now.
Let me know if you find anyone else.
Now, we apparently could unplug her if we wanted to. I seems a little bit mean.
Is this what it's supposed to look like?
Sorry, that was a sneeze that I held in.
I expected something different.
Oh, hello. Whole thing came off, huh? And then we do wanna what? Hey, wait, you twist it some more? Okay. You say so. They would press a button. Open up, Theta. Alright. Going in. What is that? It's just a counterweight of some kind? Or like a spool? What was that noise? Oh, this is an airlock. Okay. It's probably some kind of a spool. Hi. Mr. Camera. It's a different color.
Hello? Anyone there? Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
I mean, like, how did the WoW figure out how to do that? That's what I want to know. That's got to be something from the... It's got to be something from the asteroid that made it figure out how to do that, right? Access denied. But also, isn't Catherine, like, infected by the WoW? Just by the look of her? Okay. So we can't get in? Well then what do we do? Are we doing one of these again? Oh, jeez. This is one way to make the AI mad at us. The AI police. Okay. Machine hangar control.
We're here? We're here. Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the done that.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie?
Is that a joke?
Reality?
Is that supposed to be...
No, of course not. It's, you know, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend. It's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels that could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
That's
go.
more like it.
The Dunbat. Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Site status. All systems operational. The SUD code is intact. The armor is intact-ish. Life support, wow. Air equals clean, medium. Temperature's 13 degrees Celsius. So, life support, and in parentheses, wow. Are we saying only the wow is getting life support? Main level map. Okay. This is the black box. If you see a plus. Right, I can get into any of those. That's a lot of black boxes. Alright. And that...
Looks like all your friends moved downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
You thought that everything was just gonna be fine around here? Let's see. Emma Alvaro is still alive, apparently. Robin Bass, who we heard... No, that's the one outside, right? Robin Bass is the lady outside. She's deceased. Catherine Chun, I know where she is. She's missing. Not dead? Not necessarily? Dwayne Cronstead is dead. Jessica Davis is dead. Joaquin Defreen is probably just alive. Sean Evans as well. Keith Forkerine? That's not a real name. Still alive. Matthew Frost still alive. Jasper Hill, Nikolai Ivashkin missing. Okay. What about Heather Wolchek? Supposedly still alive. How about that? Peter Strasky, supposedly still alive. John Strohmeyer. Okay, alright. To some of the names we know. Potentially still alive. Alice Coaster, is that one that we should know? It feels like one we've heard. Okay.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Are you saying I should go alone?
Find someone who knows the security cipher.
Don't I need you to unlock doors for me? Do I use this to... No, can't click on any of it, so... But she said she was unlocking doors for me? Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, this one was green as if we could open it, but... What's this? Lights? I would love lights. Can't even open that one. Okay, don't scare me like that. It does look like it needs a quarantine. It was one of these that I didn't touch, actually, in the last area.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay?
Wow.
I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
Also, I'm draining all the power from the area, so now there's no lights. Alright, so I'm gathering that I should not do that very often.
Why would they all leave this floor?
I don't get it either. It's like they all just cleared out.
That did miss one, at least. but that just means I'm gonna miss an achievement. What? What?
What's so interesting downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this too. Return to cat. Alright, so that's what my face looks like? I probably don't even look like that, do I? Why can I even do this?
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Okay, yeah. And that's pretty ugly too. Let's kick this ball creepily down the hallway. Hi, Guy Conrad. Let's check out your room. What are you saying right now? I don't know what he's saying right now. He's trying to modify a, an Omni tool? Right? Is that an Omni tool? Guess I don't know for certain. For certain. Is there nothing in here? Okay, fine. Don't like it. How come the only one we can open was the one that was double locked? Catherine, it's your room.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories. I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
She just doesn't want me snooping. What about Stopsel? Some original Stopsel. Okay, okay.
You have a lot of toys.
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
Well, now I have to do it.
Cool fan.
Thanks.
What's the little projector? Looks homemade.
That's my attempt at building a vivarium. It's kind of a proto-art.
Excuse me?
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top-heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Maybe we should move on.
She does not like me exploring her room.
What's with the junk? Looks like something you'd fish out of the ocean.
Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's a part of Reed's vivarium. It's a long story. Forget it.
Who's Reed?
Come on, no need to go through all my stuff.
I have to do it just because you didn't like it. Okay, but what if I touch this? Got nothing to say? Okay, but what if I touch this?
Simon, get out of my room already.
Alright. Fine. But like, what's in your trash can? Oh, here's a PDA, okay. Journal? Reading your journal? Imogen Reed tested the machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way. Like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the broom and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule project to construct the seeing to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction except for one point, where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content from the originating brain scan Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. Can replicate WoW's scanning technique with the pilot seats. I came from a pilot seat. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium. I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. What a surprisingly positive reaction from the team we have now... we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Hold on. Stolen scans from people, used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. Mark Serang killed himself after his scan. He's been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the ARC. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Strohmeyer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Ichu gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before, unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed. Didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. She's too real. How? Okay, but what's in here? That's a corrupted thing? Just got that in a little cubby on top of your shelf there, huh? Get your chair out of here. Alright, let's... I just wanted to touch the marionette, but it won't let me. The marionette is static. Alright, we're done. We're done with your room, and you stopped talking about it anyways. Okay, Mark Serang, who killed himself, right? Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. Do not frighten Catherine. I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know there is no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. Sincerely, Mark Serang. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. But he appears to be some kind of scientist. So, to have been... The nature of identity. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified by the spiritually minded. In this book, Pavlina Martinu, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. Classified? You're just keeping the classified thing in the top drawer there, with nothing else, next to your bed. The company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition. But please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The Supervisory Board. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to get from that, but thank you for showing it to me. Okay. Not allowed to read this. Fine, fine. UH8. Sure. What is that I'm looking at? Interesting. Yep. Yeah, some kind of metal barnacles. It's true. I agree, the thing is freaky. But it looks like it spread from Theta. All over the place. It's saying Lambda had... this one, I don't recognize this one. Then I didn't really see the one at Lambda, did I? Is this the... no? No, Lambda was the one who had the... yeah, Lambda was the disco ball head. I didn't see the one at Upsilon. So I don't think this is just pictures of the weird creatures. Which, by the way, did the AI make those weird creatures, and why? Okay, let's go. This way. Robin Das, okay. She also killed herself. Wow. You went out like that, huh? Well, who's that? Maybe those are fingerprints because she was like touching the photograph as she died from all this blood. That's how you decide to go out? Looks like both wrists and neck. That's not a fun way to go out. We're all dying anyway, I'm all in. I put my faith in Sarong and the continuity. Okay. It's a beautiful future that you're invested in here. For Auntie. So shatter it real quick. Faye. Like, how many of these do you need though, right? I guess 2. I guess you could need 2. What's going on here? Well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Us then just drippy over here. I'm not touching any more of the SOMA, alright? I don't need it. Or like maybe what it's giving me is the what is it called? Construction gel? Kit creation gel? So something around that. Something approximating that. Can't open this. Alright, well, it's a walked by there and I missed it. I'm sorry. But I was too scared to look. Oh, jeez. But also, like, we got pictures over here to look at. I mean, like, it was basically optional to look at all that, right? There, we can't go upstairs. Can't go downstairs either. Nope. But we're definitely not just dropping down the elevator shaft. Wait. This was the thing we could open? Oh, it's the other bathroom? Okay. I didn't know there was another bathroom. Let's just take a quick shower. Quick. Alright, let's sign. Oh. Your shower doesn't work. The handles don't turn. The handles don't handle. Yeah, we'll look again. Now, I've definitely got that, like, infection from the WoW all over me, too. Is the monster around here? Can't turn on the lights here? This might be a place for me to hide. We're supposed to be going down, though, not up. Guess let's try this one first.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
Is that light lighting up when you talk? What'd I just get? Simulation assets. Connection error, troubleshoot. Error code, I'm unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset router in the sub-level vault or contact maintenance. Okay, we just have to reset the router real quick. Could we try turning it off and then on again? Or doing this again? Okay. Then I guess we're supposed to, like, put this thing here? Oh, what for? Oh, can't actually look in this one? Or this? Alright, I mean, I'll put it there. Go there.
I need to fix that mainframe connection.
Alright, well, until I do, I'm taking this with me.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
So you saved the whole staff digitally on these chips?
That was the plan.
They looked a little broken.
Bust.
What did I just say? Bust? Busted? Miss can
Damaged.
just can take them all.
Broken.
What do you think about this? What do you think about me taking every person that you scanned, throwing them on the floor? Even if maybe they're broken,
An intact
don't
memory
work.
chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
Well, the cipher, okay. So we have a couple of memory chips that we could plug into that computer, and then the memory of the person inside it could possibly know the cipher. Do have to make sure to get all of them thrown on the floor, though. It's extremely important. All right, there was only one undamaged one. Nice work, WoW. What have you done? You were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to save humanity, not destroy it. Now that doesn't look great. I think the laboratory needs some work.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Could put it here as well. But this one also has a connection error. Why, they're multiple.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. People keep killing themselves in front of you. Seems like a rough deal.
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. It looks like it's been shot through with metal tentacles to me. Critical system failure. Please reboot the workstation. If the problem persists, inform your administrator. Nancomp. The Nanami composition. Compressed Nakajima neurograph. Continuous time. 21 minutes. Or milliseconds. Nakajima Shin. Subject name Nanami. The author is Nakajima Shin, so that's That's the person who did it. Munchie!
David Munchie. How did this... What is this?
Compressed Nakajima Neurograph. Author Paul Berg. Oh, Munchie himself got scanned by his partner, Paul Berg. And I guess Berg is here. Author David Munchie. It was captured in 2015, though? When was I scanned? I don't remember. Was that also 2015? They scanned each other. Is this one earlier than that? Yeah, this one was the first one. That's why it's called the Nakajima Neurograph, because it's named after this guy. And then Jarrett. Simon Jarrett.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
I forgot my last name was Jarrett. I knew the Simon part. I'm a legacy scan, huh? Audio recordings. Post-scan.
Okay, that's it. Wow, that was fun. That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
This freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
That was less than 3 weeks after the scan. Just giving me some basic instructions. Last recording.
The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Died less than a month after that scan, huh? Should we erase our data? What if we just erase all this legacy data? All right. You know what? YOLO. Erase my data. There will never be another one of me. Okay, the rest of you guys are okay. You guys can keep going.
He's dead, Kat. The real Simon is dead. And I'm a replica of that scan Munchie did, thinking he's Simon.
What did you expect?
I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping for. An explanation? Maybe an apology?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not from you. Well, thanks, I guess. I deleted the file, so hopefully I'll be the last Simon to suffer through this place.
Ready to move on?
Yeah, let's go.
I did it. I followed my heart. And deleted the copy of me. Now where do I restart the router? Is it not in here? It's really not in there? Okay. If I was a router to restart, where would I be? Did it say here? I feel like it said downstairs. Sub-level. Sub-level vault. Well, how do I get there? I don't, basically. There's nothing in here. As far as I know, there was nothing over there.